Hi children, I hope you all are doing well. I am Jaybala Rao and I will be teaching you all science this year along with Shraddha. Now, I thought that before diving into our books, why not do some small activity that helps us all understand the wonder that science is. Alright? Are you all excited about this? All that you need for this experiment is a filter paper. This is a coffee filter paper and a black sketch pen and a beaker full of water. Okay. Now, what will happen if I make a line on this filter paper with the black sketch pen? Yes, correct. It will make a black line. Yes. Can you all see? Now, what I'm going to do is, I'm going to dip this filter paper in water, in this beaker full of water. Now, let's see what happens.
What is happening is that the water is rising up the paper due to capillary action. But along with that, the ink is starting to separate out into different colors. So basically, our black ink is made up of different pigments having different properties.
Isn't it interesting that the black color is not really black but made up of so many different pigments? Now, what is this process that we did called? It is called chromatography. What is chromatography, you ask?
So, this whole activity that we did is called chromatography. What is chromatography? Chromatography is made up of two words, chromato, which means color, and graphy, which means writing. Have you ever wet a piece of paper that had something written on it? Yes? Can you tell me what happened to the ink? You must have noticed that it smudged all across the paper. Now, the experiment that we performed uses the same principles to separate mixtures into different parts, especially pigments, dyes, and inks. There are a few things we need to remember while doing chromatography. The paper needs to have a lot of cellulose, which helps the capillary action. So, coffee filter paper works well, so does normal filter paper or tissue paper. The chromatography solution that we use depends upon what we want separated. Inks, dyes, paints, pigments all react differently with water, alcohol, or a mix of both. For example, if you're using a sketch pen like I did, you can use water. But if you're using permanent markers, the solution you will use is alcohol. The separation of the various dyes happens because of their different solubility, weight. The different properties of the ink make them travel at different speeds and therefore they settle in different areas. It also depends upon the kind of mix and the dyes that the manufacturer uses. The different manufacturers use different kinds of mixes to create their colors. The different patterns that the color leaves on the paper is called a chromatogram. Each color is made up of different inks, meaning they will have their own chromatogram, just like our fingerprints. Using this chromatography, we can create various designs and patterns on filter paper, coffee filter paper, or tissue paper. You can use this strategy to create your own DIY art. So, what are you waiting for? What designs can you all create?
So what are you waiting for? You can try this activity at home. If you don't have a filter paper, you can always use tissue paper. And you don't have to just try it with black. You can try it with the various different colors and you can see what pigments those colors are made out of. I hope you enjoyed this fun STEM activity and are looking forward to many more. Thank you for watching this video. Do subscribe to our channel for many more videos like this. The result sheet for your experiment can be downloaded from the link. This is Jayapala Rao signing off on behalf of Rejoice International School.